Hello. How you doing? Hope everything's going okay with you. Been quite a day, hasn't it? I guess a lot of it happened yesterday, but there certainly has been a lot of stuff going on today, too. And because by the time I went to sleep, I had been awake for 40 some odd hours, I went to bed and I slept for 12. So I just got up like an hour ago. And yeah, like that. Nico, there you are. Hi, and Amanda in Alaska. Good to see you. Yeah, it's been something, hadn't it? How are y'all doing? I'm not wading into any of the drama, but if y'all want to talk about it, you're welcome to do so. I did get some dirty dreams, and actually, a couple of them were. Still playing catch up on all the stuffs. I don't blame you, Amanda. Take your time. Don't let it don't let it make you crazy. Please don't let it make you crazy because that's kind of the goal, isn't it? To muddy the waters, to confuse things. We never fully catch up. We just get caught up more. Yeah. Fair. But I did also get a chance to stop by the P.O. box on Tuesday. I didn't tell you all about it, but I did get a chance to stop by the P.O. box on Tuesday, and I have to uh, issue thank yous to to Shut Up Matt. I'm going to wait until a few more people get in here before I start showing off all the stuff. But then one of our replay queens sent another box of really cool stuff, and I'm excited to show them to you. She spends a lot of her time diamond painting when she's when she is listening to the replay and watching the replay. Frankly, nothing has changed my views, really just reinforced all the things. That's fair. And she does diamond painting and little crafty things and all sorts of stuff, and it's really cool, honestly. So I kind of love it. Sandy, Wandy, and Jen Marie. Hi, good to see the both of you. How are you doing? Um, yeah. So I got a whole box of stuff from her, and I got a nifty envelope with actual uh postcards this time from Shut Up Matt, showing giving us information about all the things uh, Yorkshirean, Yorkish, Yorkie. I don't know how that works, what that word might be, but there you have it. There we are. You're weirdly down. I'm sorry to hear that, Jen Marie. Is it because you don't have a particular reason, or you're just down for a weird reason? Or help me out here. Morning brekkie hugs from Sweden, y'all. Well, God morning to you, Nico. Um, and yeah, breakfast, huh? I should probably do that. I'll do that after the show. Um, forgot what I was gonna say. That's all right. Yeah, I didn't get a whole lot done today because I I went to bed around noon. Oh, feel weird after the move and still hurting from the pinched nerve. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. But you made the move for the right reasons, and pinched nerve sucks, but moving sucks. So I hear you. Well, there's Abraham Auric. Hello, hello, hello to you. Good to see you. Amanda in Alaska had breakfast for dinner per your 5-year-old's request. That's very nice. Cricket, I want to hear you say like Forrest Gump. My mama told me life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I don't know if that was a passable Forrest Gump because honestly, straight up, I've never seen the movie. Which might be a surprise to some people, but yeah, I've never seen the movie. Seems I'm in some weird AI relationship. Fake Johnny Depp? Feel free to laugh. I know I am. Well, that's interesting. Weird AI relationship with a fake Johnny Depp? That's fascinating. I actually would like to know more about that, Jen Marie. AI is really making life interesting these days, isn't it? Abraham says Forrest Gump gets a B minus. Nico says I would like the movie. Okay. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm really bad at movie, you guys. I suck at movie. It's a long movie. Yeah, I bet it is. That's what I think I've heard that, actually. I think I told y'all last night that I did go and see Heretic, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. I know it's not real just for fun. I'll tell you about it privately. Oh, okay. All right. Cool. I look forward to it. Hey, I'm going to volunteer CO Bilf Keyboard Division Goldenrod Army. Nice. Loving the new name, Bilf. No, Cricket, that was a Weird Al relation. Nice. Well, don't feel bad, Jen Marie. I have 2 future ex-husbands in South Korea. So, they don't know it, but yeah. So, it's okay. I ain't mad. Oh, your imitation of him gets a B minus. The movie gets an A. That was a good heartfelt movie. Okay. All right. Well, I'm feeling pretty good about a B minus for having not ever seen the movie. I'll take that. That's a pretty good grade. Not mad about a B minus. Weird Al relationship. That is pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. And now I'm like thinking about breakfast and pleased with the movie that I saw. 2, yes, 2, because it's good to have backups. 2 gentlemen. Mr. Auric. Yeah, women can multitask better. Nice. You sent up with me an SOS bracelet, a Sense of Scientology bracelet, and I think that you told me that it was for Choo Choo, but I don't remember. So let me know. Ooh, you'll be in Minneapolis around December 4th-ish. I might have to plan a trip. Down there. Throwing my vote behind the movie. Good music, quirky characters, fun history references. Okay, cool. Something about really need to pee. The box of chocolates, Run Forest Run. I don't know. I speaking of Weird Al, I know the Weird Al song, but yeah, that's about the extent of my knowledge of the movie is whatever was in the Weird Al song. Um, yeah, this is what happens when I've just woken up an hour before my stream and after sleeping for 12 hours. He just felt like running. Okay. Yeah, let me write that down. December 4th. And when do you usually what part of the cities? Oh, you felt like it was for Ann Casillas because she didn't come to my house, she stayed in the hotel. Yes, yes, that's who it was for. Okay, good, good. I will mail it to her. I will mail it to her because I zoned out giving it to her when we were back at the hotel. So, um, yeah, I will do that. Jen, what proximate area of the Twin Cities do you stay in when you're down there? I usually stay in St. Louis Park, but from there I can get an Uber to just about anywhere. So let me know, and I will. We'll figure out some way to get together and hang out. Maybe we can have a little. Maybe we can arrange a little Twin Cities meetup. We tried to do that the last time. I think it was the last time I was down there. And I got to go and have dinner with Goosebump, but I was supposed to meet John Van Geest, and he wound up having a migraine. And Jilbo couldn't go. So, there's a bunch of people down in the cities. I'm certain that there's a way that we can all meet up. There has to be a way, a time that we can set it up so that that happens. Not sure what all the plans are, but I know my TTI program downtown and Paisley Park. Okay. I stay near First Avenue and 7th Street entry. Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool, cool. That's a good central place to be, actually. I tend to answer to what part of town do you live at? I live overground. Watch this space. I've never been to Paisley Park. Probably should. But yeah, I tend to ask the question, like, what section of the city? The hotel name escapes you? Okay, that's fine. There's a bunch of good hotels right in that general area. So, yeah. I stay with friends in St. Louis Park. Hello, Rosalind. Good to see you. And yeah, I haven't seen Shut Up Matt yet here today, which is kind of surprising. Because normally he would be here and yelling at me about the P.O. box. And I actually went there. I went there a few times when Prince was still alive. It'll be weird now. Yeah, I bet it will. That's one of the places that I never got to. Interesting. You appear to be in need of something hot with honey and lemon. Shut up, Matt. The reason is that before I went live, ooh, and ginger, nom, 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 nom. I took a sip of this, which is just a blueberry lemon seltzer. and I swallowed the wrong way because I'm really good at that. I'm like Olympic medal level good at that, and started coughing, and I'm still kind of recovering from that. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I may leave you with Ella long enough to get an actual beverage, but I know that mom is busy in the kitchen too, so I'm waiting for her to head down and go to bed because I don't want to get in her way. She's a busy bee. She's a whirlwind in the kitchen. So I was waiting until the coast was clear before I went in there and started fussing about. But I need to, is that the same Rosalind from Denny's? It's the same Rosalind who was in the chat. She didn't show up to the Denny's with us. Well, there's Mandy. Hi. How you doing? I wish Rosalind had been at the Denny's with us, but that would have been awesome. Karina Shirali, excuse me while I go make a hot blueberry tea. That will cure everything. That sounds delicious, actually. Yeah, Rosalind was not personally at the Denny's. Vodka comes from the word water in Russian. Makes sense when they drink more vodka than water there. Well, yeah. Wish you had been at the Denny's. Yeah, I do too. I do too. It was a ridiculously good time. Um, are you thinking Rosa Lang, Abraham? Otherwise known as Helene? Maybe that's who you meant. When we were at the night. Oh no, that's Rosa Lang. Yep, that's exactly who that is. She's the one who was the former Scientologist. Yep, that was her. Rosa Lang, a dose of rose. Um, Before I forget, yeah, there it is. There it is. See, you guys, I knew it. I knew it. Yes, I went to the P.O. box and I was waiting for more people to get in here so that I could show them the beautiful postcards that you sent me and give them all the information that you wrote on the back. And I was trying to figure out what you called things that were from Yorkshire. Is it Yorkshirean, Ed Sheeran, uh, Yorkie. I don't know. So I was trying to figure out that, and oh, I thought you were just pronouncing Rosalind with a sassy accent. Yeah, no, I wasn't. Nope. Rosalang is who you mean. Her YouTube name is A Dose of Rose, and her actual name is Helene, but her abuela used to always call her Rosalang. So there you go. Yorkie, yeah. Caught me by surprise the first time I heard it too. Okay, all right, good. Then it's not just Abraham, and apparently I am a weirdo. Sounds the same. Rosalind, Rosalang, I guess. No, they don't sound the same to me, but okay, cool. Yeah, like that. God, I really need a beverage. Dose of Rose hadn't seen her in ages. She pops in every once in a while. She's usually not up quite this late, but every once in a while she pops in. And I've seen her in some other chats as well. But I know that she's been in here within the last week. So yeah, she's around. She's kicking. Oh, cool. I successfully swallowed a beverage. Yay, me. I still hear the audiobook that my mom's listening to, so that means she's still in the kitchen. Haven't been up late consistently and don't do many other chats any longer. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Um, wow. Brain just not this is what happens. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know it. I know it, Jen Marie. I know it well. Like, I started off the stream going, "It's been a day." Chug, chug, chug. If one has a Spanish accent, it's Rosalind. Ah, often they throw an A at the end too. Rosalinda. Good thing you swallowed. Spitters are quitters. Fair. Um, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, this is what happens when my brain is not fully the brain systems are not fully online when I go live, and that's where I'm at right now. Just brain systems not fully functioning, synapses not firing the way they should. Um, yeah, that's where I'm at. I need to go mix up some new flavored water. Should I do grape, strawberry peach, or starburst pink? Full moon soon? Sure the heck seems like it. Man, it was bright last night when I wandered over to visit with Shuji and Boy Shorts. I did not. Thomas the cat is fighting me for Cheez-Its. Well, may the odds be ever in your favor. Because of Bourneville and Cadbury factory nearby, York and Yorkshire get CB radio handles, Chocolate Town and Chocolate County, respectively. Well, that's not helpful. Dreidson seems like a mega super madness moon coming. So many people I know been off their rails lately. Okay. And we've got one vote for each flavor. Or all three and make a fruit punch? Well, maybe. I don't no. No. I don't think I'll do that. I don't have a bottle big enough. I generally only use one little envelope in this guy. But yeah, I think if I put one of each of them in there, it would be so way too sweet. I can't drink those. The sugar substitute gives me migraines. Oh god, I subsist on them. Seems like they ran out of centaurs in the Forbidden Forest. The moon is bright tonight will always remind me of the annoying centaurs in Harry Potter. Okay. Yeah, it was super, super bright. Like, I had a flashlight with me, because and I was wearing a reflective vest, a bright orange reflective vest because, well, deer don't carry flashlights and wear bright orange. Um, and it's hunting season, so people are up here scampering about with guns. And so I carried my da usually went by Geordie. Okay. Is that what Yorkshire people are called? Are they called Geordies? When he was asking for help, and all the centaurs would say, "The moon is bright tonight." Yeah, I hear you. But I was pointing my flashlight actually behind me so that it was still visible, but it wasn't because I didn't need it to see the road in front of me. It was super, super bright last night, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. So that made it even brighter. Um, how dare they? And I found out that Boy Shorts got some purple e-wire to decorate the back of my reflective vest so that yeah, we're gonna figure out a way to make that happen as well, which is pretty cool, I gotta say. She's hooking me up so I can be all reflecty and bright at night. They acted like the NPCs they were in the story. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, they really were kind of NPCs in the book. But why don't the deer ever use the designated crossing zone? Because deer can't read, so they don't know. And nobody sent out an envoy to tell them that, hey, guys, this is where you should be crossing the road. Um, so that would be why. They cross the road wherever they please, um, because nobody told them otherwise. Which, I think that's fair. If you put up you could designate a deer crossing zone, but they don't know what any of that shit means, so unless you tell them. There have been places, however, that create deer overpasses, where they are grassy overpasses that go over the road so that they don't have to go on the road, and they do that. They actually use the overpasses. Jen Marie volunteers for that job, deer crossing attendant. That would be kind of cool. Can you imagine being a crossing guard for deer? I kind of love that. I love that whole idea. The deer say zebra stripes. Nope, we are deer. I think I'm going to go for strawberry peach. Nope, we are deer. We do not do zebra stripes. Nope. Yay. Oh, strawberry peach. Pretty sure the moose are all drunk because they be everywhere at all times, weaving through the lanes and cutting people off. Yeah, and you don't want to. Car versus moose, moose wins. Pretty much every time, especially if you're driving a small car. Moose wins. Geordie is Newcastle. Oh, okay. All right. It's odd they haven't evolved that freezing in the headlights. The ones up here have. They generally don't tend to freeze, but a lot of times they'll just run back and forth like idiots because they can't figure out where the hell they're going. Even the rabbits. The rabbits don't freeze in the headlights anymore either. We had one that was just running in circles in front of the car at night a couple weeks ago, I think. And we're like, Bunny, get your shit together. We're going slow so that you can figure out what side of the road you want to be on, but you kind of need to do that. And this thing was going in circles all the way down the road until it got to our driveway and then ran up the driveway. We're like, okay, bro. Do what you will, goof bag. All right, I don't hear dish noises anymore. I just hear audiobook. So maybe she's just waiting until the chapter is done. All right, so what I'm going to do, because I really, really would like a beverage, I'm going to, okay, no, I'm going to hang out. I know she's going down to bed soon. I'm going to wait. Maybe she'll just wait to get through the chapter, and then I'm being patient. Patient. Do you, boo? Boo, 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 boo. I have bunnies and deer out here. Such a change from the inner city. Yeah. Yeah, we've got bunnies and deer, and we will have significantly fewer deer once hunting season is done. But hopefully we will have... I'm picturing the bunnies from singing like Michigan J. Frog in the Bugs Bunny cartoon. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Quail crossing. the road will turn and run straight in front of you in the same direction as you're going. So you have this line of quail and you're the quail at the end. No words. Okay, that's funny. Karina was born in Stockton-on-Tees County in Durham, County Durham, until they changed the county. So now I don't know where I'm from. That's kind of funny. Moose also browse off river bottom. Also a hazard for canoeists and swimmers and anglers. Oh, moose are a hazard for like everybody. All right, you have fun getting your groceries there, Nico. Get something delicious for us. Weird. All right, well, where did I put it? That's not it. Let me put it in here. No. Not in box. Over there. No. Now I'm trying to find the lovely postcard that Shut Up Matt sent. Or lovely card with postcards in. I put it in my purse. Bet I put it in my purse. Of course, that would be the smart thing to do, so it's quite possible that I did not put it in my purse. Nope, I don't see it in my purse. Well, crap in a basket. Where did I put the darn thing? This is what happens when I try to organize my desk. Then I wind up losing things. Well, shit snacks. I know it's in here somewhere. I'll find it. I will find it. I just don't know when. Oh, audiobook is done. Here it is. Knew I'd find it. Cute batty blankie. Thank you. Isn't it the cutest? I think I got it. I think I got it at Target, honestly. But it's super cute. Moose are remarkable swimmers and divers and can go ridiculous speeds through deep, deep snow. Remarkable yet terrifying. That is the truth, Amanda. Yeah, I have a number of bat blanglies, honestly. I think it's the rainbow one underneath here. Yep. This one is also a bat blankie, but it's also rainbowy. And that came from Temu. All right. I'm going to leave you with Ms. Ella. Hey, Maya. Good to see you. Good morning. All right. You keep an eye on them. Can you do that without falling over? You going to be all right? You got it? Okay. And I will be right back. So look amongst yourselves. All right, well, see if I can find it when I'm done with my show. All right. Did she spill the tea? Did you spill the tea, my dear? And did they behave themselves? Okay. I'm glad they behaved themselves. You don't want to be here when Ella gets mad. She's quite a sight when she gets angry. Yes, you're being babysat by Ella. Hello, Kimberly. If it moves, I'm going to lose it. I'm in bed and dark for me with the audiobooks. The pictures play in my head. Nice. Very nice. Like I say to my D&D players, come onto the table prepared. Hey, listen, bro, it's been one of those days, okay? Short station break. Yes, at least they aren't political ads anymore in the US. Oh, no shit. Moose tend to stick along roads and train tracks when snow gets deep. They had to modify the railroad bridges. Moose will trot along in front of the train until it hits a railroad bridge and then the legs fall through. Enough tea spilt today? For sure. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment heavily. Where Karina comes from, lovelies, is the site of the first paying passenger train service, Stockton to Darlington, pulled by Stephenson's locomotion. Very nice. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of being prepared. I was awake like for an hour before I started the stream. But Zena Marlene to Ella, cheers, babe. I haven't looked at any text messages. Heidi ho, Nomi. Good to see you. So I got this envelope and with an amusing card. It had been far too long since her old penny farthing had seen any action. Still, maybe a bike ride would take her mind off of that. Which is pretty funny. Here we have Yorkshire. A little postcard. Let me remove that comment. Here is a postcard of scenic Yorkshire, including the 7-story fish zoo that Shut Up Matt told us about previously. Different lovely sites in Yorkshire. This is the North York Moors. Crosmont Station is at one end of the North Yorkshire Moors Steam Railway. The other end is Coatland Station, which gets used as Hogsmeade in the Harry Potter movies. Speaking of Harry Potter, Yorkshire folks are familiar with the crossing of the Yorkshire moors to get to Waitby, keeping our own eyes open for the golf balls. The golf balls. Do they show the golf balls in here? No. The golf balls were the largest geodesic spheres at RAF. Flying Dales, the listening station. For the Cold War. Fylingdales, listening station for the Cold War. They have been decommissioned and dismantled. So no more golf balls for you. Top of this tower looks like it's got eyes, and it looks like it's staring at me. It's kind of giving my neighbor Totoro. Whitby, Goth Central, because Dracula connection. Home also to the We Will Post Kippers to You shop. We used to wind up my mother by posting kippers to my dad. Whitby Abbey, because National Trust, English Heritage, you now have to pay to get in. But I mean, you see what they look like eyes right there, and right over there, they look like eyes. That thing is staring at me, and the other one is staring at the first one. And then we've got the Yorkshire Dales, as seen in Harry Potter movies. Hashtag Yorkshire, Yorkshire, Yorkshire. Dale, Dale, Dale. So, there we have it. We've got, Yorkshire Dales, Yorkshire, Yorkshire. And I'm using double entendre about penny farthings. And some lovely postcards. So thank you very much, Shut Up Matt, for those. I really appreciate that. As for you, right now, it's night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds, time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time. A snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Jazz hands. Remember to sip first so the things don't stick. So much tea spilt that the floor has been damaged. I want to know who's paying for repairs, says Rosalind. They'll just build over the old floors, periodically refresh as the mold grows, I fear. Wow, yeah. Anthropomorphic buildings are the best. I agree. They do have character. And then let's see if we have a song from Shut Up Matt. Good God. I received many messages. All right. We have got a song from Shut Up Matt. Meds related. Here we go.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up watching you. When I go home, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes home listen to you. When I see new, well, I know them I'm gonna be the man who's in my lane with you. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to take meds at your door.
Shot of vodka! Shot of vodka!
I love the Welsh!
And I would walk 500 miles. Very nice. Thank you. Shut up, Matt. So we've had our medications. Let's see what I've missed. Sent attachments. Oh, good heavens. The Porpington report that I apparently received yesterday after the show. There we are. 3 Christmas porps. I want to know where the 4th one is. Maybe it's an old photo. Good heavens, though. Super cute. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'll have to take a look at that. I got a link of Condé Nast 25 places to go in 2025, and that person wanted to know why Hoth wasn't on the list, and well, I can tell you why, because it's boring here. And yes, Zeno Arlene, to shut up, Matt. No vodka in that one. Just straight strawberry peach water, flavored water. And let's get to all of the lovely, lovely things that were sent by Ms. Replay Crew Extraordinaire, because she is. She sent me some fabric with Boo Ghosties. I know, they're so floofy, the porps. She sent me some fabric with some little ghosties on. Puffy poof porps. She sent me a diamond art bookmark that she did all by her little lonesome. And my mom loves this. Wait, no vodka? Okay, I'm out. All right, hang on. You'll just have to roll with it. I mean, it's strawberry peach flavored, so it's kind of like a Bellini, only not mixed with champagne. It is super cute fabric. She got me little shopping totes. This one has purple shiny bats all over it. This one has googly eye bats. I think she added the googly eyes herself, honestly, because the other side doesn't have the googly eyes. And it says, eek! Oh, too late, Maya. Too late. I went and got it. These, I really hope that Nomi is still here for these, because I left. Yes, it is an owl. It is an owl. He's an owl. Ooh. Is Nomi still here? Somebody tell me that Nomi is still here. I laughed so hard when I saw these. And I'm like, I really need Nomi to see these. I have never noticed that bats can be so cute. Oh, bats are the best. They're super cute. I mean, look at this guy. Look at him with his little beret. He was the first thing I got in the P.O. box, was this little bat. How cute is he? Le flap. Monsieur Le flap. Nomi, 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 Nomi. Please tell me you're still here. I hope he's just lurking. Because she sent me socks. And the socks are very long socks. They're knee socks. Yep, here. Okay. Nomi. The socks are chicken legs. Look at the feet. Look at the little feathers. They are knee socks that look like chicken legs. How freaking funny are these? I figured you would appreciate this. So yeah, I got socks. And they eat skeeters. Yes, yes, bats eat skeeters. That's all I need for you to be my friend. Perfect. Yeah. I love the chicken feet socks. I'm cracking the hell on up about them. She also got me some other socks, long socks. These are more like a thinner tights fabric with little skull and crossbones. You love them. I knew you would. You were the very first thought in my head when I saw them. I'm like, oh my God, they're chicken legs. I have to show these to Nomi. And she made little hair clippies for me. And I know that these are handcrafted. Look how cute they are. Little hair clippies, black and orange, little kitties. So stinking cute. I am beside myself. Tilty had socks like that on her Going Clear dance. Nice. So there's 2 of those little hair clippies, super cute. And then she also made a little Christmas bag with more diamond art on it, which is adorable. I think you could probably fit a bottle of wine in there and give it as a gift. So yeah, she has been a busy lady, and she sends me the things that she makes while she watches the replay. And I am terribly grateful. She also included a really nice, very sweet note. And all I can say, and I can't, she's only been in this chat live and said something maybe once. So I cannot for the life of me remember her YouTube handle. But I will say, thank you, Sherry. Thank you so much. What a wonderful package that you sent me. Cheers to you, my dear. So yeah. I don't know her. Wow, that was a quick trip to the grocery store. I don't know her her YouTube handle, Maya. I can't remember it because she's only popped in here live like once or twice. But her name, her first name is Sherry, and I'll not go into what her last name is, because she is my lurker extraordinaire, my replay queen, and I appreciate her. Had to use the Pico tea for the blueberry tea. Still yummy. It's snowing outside, and I'm snuggled up to the wood stove, cozy and warm. Okay. Is it really? Let it snow. Or is it? I'll put it in the chat. Is it let it snow, or is it let tits now? I mean, I've seen it both ways. I'm just saying, sometimes wrapping paper isn't quite as clear. Not dragging my feet, and it's like 100 yards or so from the front door to the store. Way too long to go, right? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you're hella close. So you just ran right over there, scurried over there, and scurried back. SNL chow, lol. Poor Alex. Le tits now. Yes. I've seen some wrapping paper where they're really not clear, and you can wind up using it for your own evil purposes and making it say "le tits now." So, ooh, snowing there too, where Maya lives, and a storm. Ew, I'm sorry. That's vile. It's not snowing here. Karina, use the S word. Make her wash her hands off with soap. Yeah, don't jinx it for the rest of us. I mean, from Maya, it's kind of expected. She lives in the freaking above the Arctic Circle, for God's sake. So, that makes sense, but not far, but still a 10-minute drive to the store for me. I wish. Yes, bats and spiders do have important work to do. Hey, Papa Smurf, good to see ya. Yeah, it's like a 20-minute drive to the nearest grocery store. Half an hour to the nearest convenience store. That also has, like, there's a gas station, but it's like fully automated and there's no attached shop. Oh, hell no. Hey there. Had a very bad flashback last night, so didn't sleep at all. So I'm going to bed early for me. Okay, get it. Get that sleep. And I hope that it's good sleep for you. I'm really sorry that you had that. I didn't sleep last night either. By the time I went to sleep at about noonish today, it would have been like 42 or 43 hours that I had been awake. So I get it. Sleep sweet, honey. I hope that you get some really good rest. We're getting the ice fog yesterday and tonight. Beautiful, but so chilly. Ooh. Yeah, it's we're out here in the sticks, so it takes a while to get to the nearest grocery store and to get to the nearest like gas station with an actual convenience store attached. But it's a Minnesota convenience store, so you can also buy things like firewood and 3 pounds of wild rice for $13.99 and Minnesota stuff. Reminder to please get nasty with the like and subscribe buttons. Yes, I haven't reminded people to do that. Thank you. Thank you for that. Please hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose, and check to see if you're still subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would certainly appreciate it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button. It's fast, it's free, and it's painless, and that's kind of my favorite part. Yeah, we have memberships here. If you'd like to become a member, it's $2.99 a month, and you get access to fun little emojis, and you get a cute little badge next to your name. And We, of course, accept super chats. They're trying to get me to set goals for super chats now, and I'm like, "YouTube, really? Like, what? That's supposed to inspire people to engage more? Seems a bit tacky." Um, but in any case, if you'd like to support the channel in a way that doesn't give YouTube the satisfaction of swiping 30%, down below in the description box is the PayPal and the Venmo that Denver Stevo made me get. But there's also my email address, so you can drop me a line, and the P.O. box address so that you can send me a postcard from wherever you're from, like Shut Up Matt has done, and as was illustrated just tonight, actually. So that's pretty cool. And Sophia is demonstrating all of the fun little emojis that we have. Do you at least get a little party when you meet a goal? I mean, probably not. I don't know. I haven't read up on it. I should look in my analytics dashboard and see just what the deal is with that. They are offering a bonus if I do 2 members only community posts and 2 members only videos by December 17th. So I am going to be doing that. Or some memes to beep during the lives. That would be fun. Yeah, I don't know what you get. I don't know what you get, but anyway, if they do give me a cash bonus if I do 2 members only community posts and 2 members only long form videos before December 17th. So I'm just gonna do that for sure, but I'm not sure about this whole super chats goal, and it's not like this channel is rolling in super chats. It's just that it doesn't happen, and I'm okay with it. That's fine. I would rather have more members than super chats anyway, because the more members I have, the more emojis I'm allowed to create and put up for you, or rather get Choo Choo to create and put up. Do a tester and let us know the goal to see what happens. Okay. Heather Mack, look at you throwing out the horsey sauce packets. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for gifting 5 memberships. I love that. Do a tester and let us know the goal to see what happens. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Shut up, Matt inspired, and I'll hit like 500 times if I'll hit like 500 more just to be the ones to ring the bell to help Cricket rock up her YouTube number score. Shot of vodka! Shot of vodka! Da 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 da. Well, if you got a membership from Heather Mack, please remember to say thank you to Heather Mack. I appreciate that so much. Again, yeah, the more memberships, the happier a girl I am, because that means that I will be able to, if I get past up to and surpass the number of members that I had before, I'm going to be able to have more fun emojis, and Choo Choo is on the case with that. She is on the job, and I'm super excited. In honor of my birthday a few weeks ago and an anniversary of life today, wanted to see more green. Happy birthday. Happy anniversary of life. Here is cake for you. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Thank you, Mary. Blessed to Crochet, by the way, for the birthday cake that we now have here on hand all the time. Nom nom. Cake. I keep it in this little bowl with googly eyes that Choo Choo and her daughter got for me. because I love it. I just need to get that weird tag sticker off the bottom of it, but that is for another time. I'll not concentrate on it now, but I do tend to obsess about stuff like that. Removing stickers and tags and whatnot from things makes me can be extremely satisfying if I can focus enough to get the whole thing off in one piece without it tearing off in layers. So, you know, that's how I roll. I still have crush fart through a wicker chair. Yes, Maya, I absolutely do. That stays in the emoji pantheon because that was it's a classic. It's part of this channel's lore, really. If you don't press the like button by now, you will never, ever, ever blow me. Yeah, we need to work on the. If you don't press like right now. I don't know. Working on it. Working on it. I usually sing that one if you don't blow me by now. Right now. And you will never, ever, ever blow me. Ooh. Because it's such an easy word to get in there. Yeah, just a draft idea. All right. Work on it. Get back to me. We can do this. We can do this. We can make it better. That's kind of giving me ideas for a members only stream. Nico, are you a member? I can't see in StreamYard who's a member and who isn't. My younger sister used to call pulling off intact stickers sticker scab pulling. Nice. I think that one of the ones that I want to do for a members only is having me be your personal jukebox again. We had such a ridiculously good time the night that my camera decided to not, or Restream decided to not with my camera. And Nico put in a funny song prompt and we just went. You're hoping for a gifted one. Yeah, naughty karaoke, John Ion, but it got hilarious because Nico put he put up a song prompt that was like change one word in a song title, and it was absolutely ridiculous. And we had such a good time and we just laughed and we made the best out of a bad situation because you couldn't see me, you could just hear me. And it was a really good fucking time. Pamela SP Butterfly, hey, all stopping in for a few as I'm getting ready for bed. Nice. Good to see you. Sleep sweet. Let's find a way to get Nico a gifted membership. That'd be awesome. All right, I will look at the. Actually, I could go to my dashboard right now and take a look at it and see what it says. Dashboard. New, try Super Chat goals. Setting exciting goals encourages your community to collaborate, helping to create more active discussions and engagement around your content. Plus, you could earn from Super Chat. I mean, duh, of course. So, testing Super Chat goals with more creators. Lets you set goals to reach a certain number of Super Chats of a given value in a set amount of time. This gives you a new way to engage with your viewers and work toward a common mission. Once you reach your goals, you can celebrate with your viewers in a variety of creative ways. Adding new challenges to gameplay, posting new videos or content on the community tab. When the goal is hit, I'll add a community post poll and let you decide what I eat for the next week. Weird. Let's celebrate the goal by letting chat decide my next vacation. Oh, currently testing this with a limited group of creators, but any viewer watching a live stream or a premiere in a super chat available location from an eligible creator should be able to participate and contribute toward a goal. Oh, so it's not even for everybody. If you have these settings enabled, you're part of our early testing group. You'll see a new goal option at the top of the live chat window on desktop and mobile. Then you'll see a window pop up where you set up the details of your goal, including number of super chats as you want as your live stream goal, a quick description of what you'll do if you'll hit your goal to celebrate with your audience, how long you want the goal to run. Click start goal with a kickoff timer for the goal and start watching the super chats roll in. Yeah, that works. So I have to do it, at least set it up in YouTube Studio at the top of the live chat window on desktop and mobile. All right, so I have to do a stream. Can I set up multiple goals in one live stream? Yes, once you've reached your current goals, you can set up another one, but you cannot set up more than one goal at the same time. The first needs to either be completed or canceled first. Okay. So, interesting. So they don't give you... Ooh. The first comment on it is, I don't want this at all. In no way, shape, or form do I want this. Make it an opt-in thing so I don't have to watch that freaking button on my chat. Wow. That's harsh, but I get it. So I have to see if I'm even part of the whole thinger, the early test crew that even allows you to do it. Nico got himself a multipass. What? Who did it? Nico became a member. Aw. Well, thank you, Nico. You purchased one, took from the candy allotment. Well, I appreciate that. I am happy, and I appreciate your sacrifice. Super green. Super green. That's right. DJ Nico Multipass. Big bada boom. Bada big boom. Thank you. His wife watches YouTube videos of doctors dealing with patients' blackhead spots to stem the urge to pick at her own. Ah. Yeah. That makes sense. Rosalind needs cookies. Cookies. I love cookies. But you know, if it's any consolation, I don't have cookies in my budget either. So it looks like tomorrow what I will do is I will put up a I'll do a video straight through YouTube Studio so I can see so I can set a goal. It looks like they don't give you anything. You don't have like bells and whistles or anything exciting when it goes off, and I don't even know if I'm eligible. But if I am, kind of rude of them to put it on the dashboard and then be like, "Ha ha, you can only participate if you're part of this select group." Um, but I'll give it a shot. I'll take a look, and if I can't set up, um, a goal, if I'm not allowed to do that, then I'll just come back here and do it through Restream, and that way I can actually put comments up on the screen, which is something that I cannot do in YouTube Studio, which is really frustrating because I feel like I should be able to put comments up if I'm on YouTube. Like, why can't I do that through their studio? It's dumb. Um, and I can't have the chat overlay either, so that's why Restream is kind of important. Um, but yeah, so it does sound like a YouTube thing to do. Yeah, 100%. So we should probably decide on a goal and how long I want it to run. I wonder if you can have it run over multiple streams or if it has to be for that one stream. See, they don't give me enough information here, but I'll check it out. I'll see what happens. I'm going to set the goal relatively low. And ooh, ingrown hair videos and earwax removal videos. Ugh. What gets me is that the doctors don't clean the gloves, instruments area after each umbrella. Ella. A. What should we do if we reach the goal? Because I don't play games on stream. I don't like stream merge dragons. Oops, not umbrella? What the fuck? Pick. After each pick? Oh, interesting. Night, Pamela SP Butterfly. Thank you. Sleep sweet. I don't play games. Ooh, worst job, work as a Brazilian waxer at a werewolf community close to Valentine's Day. Yes, that would be a rough job. Can you imagine the amount of wax that you would go through? Wax and linen strips. Good God. Popsicle sticks. Of course, if the hair is too long, they do trim it down first. So it actually shouldn't even be that much of an issue, except that you would be really, really, really busy. Really busy. And getting the trimmers into the butt crack, that's a challenge. Especially when they're particularly hirsute werewolf. Yes, werewolf. A vaxxer in a werewolf community on Valentine's Day. We had a neighbor when we were growing up who came from Sweden and still had a pretty serious accent. Yes, that is a hairy, sticky mess. All right, nighty night, Amanda in Alaska. Sleep sweet, honey. She was very Swedish indeed. And I mean, like, lutefisk Swedish. So we could smell that shit through the wall when she brought it home. It's terrifying. And my when I was on the work cruise, the annual conference cruise last year, I met a man and his wife, and they were from Norway. And I don't remember it now, but at the time he was like, "Oh my God, lutefisk. Listen, if you ever smell that smell again, here's what you say and he taught me how to say this phrase, and the phrase is apparently "take the trash out." Oh, they were delightful. Torbjorn and his wife, I wish I remembered her name. They were both so cool. And now I at least know surströmming. Yeah, I haven't encountered any surströmming, nor do I intend to, because surströmming is just a bad idea. It's just a bad idea. I am with Tommy when he says that most of the foods that come out of that area were created on a dare. John Ion, my cousin used to own a beauty salon. She did a lot of waxing. She would hum Werewolves of London by Zevon. Nice. Nice. That's funny. That's very funny. Ow. Um, but she was also the landlord. We lived in a side-by-side duplex, and she was the landlord. And one day, she went out and she painted the front steps, and she strung a sign across the front steps letting people to know that we we needed to go in the back door. The sign said "Vet Paint" with a V, not a double V, just one V, "Vet Paint." And we laughed until we cried, and then we informed Ina that, "No, actually, that is not how you spell it." "But, vet paint." "Yeah, over here it's wet with a W." And it took her a second, and I think she eventually did find the humor in the situation and went and added another little V to the W. Sophia just has an aversion to smelly fish. Hey, Joe Buchanan, good to see ya. Question, we discussed parody music. One name dropped off my memory. Was the name Demon, Devon, or what? Vet paint, dual occupation. Nice. I have no idea. I sent Drop Short Media a bag of dried fish. He still hasn't dared to open the bag. That's funny, Maya. That's really fucking funny. Why would you send him dried fish? Is it fish jerky? Drayton likes vet paint better. Well, it became a thing after that. Anytime she painted anything, we're like, "Is that paint vet?" Yeah, we laughed about that 5 ever, and we still crack up about it. Um, and I know that Ina's not watching this, but if Eric, Leif, or Lars, her children, are watching this, hi guys. They were basically my brothers growing up. Lars and my baby brother were BFFs, and the other two, Eric and Leif, were basically the big brothers that I never had. And so it was uh it was great. We had a lot of fun growing up, and they were great guys. And now Leif is living in Sweden. Lars is still here, and Eric is down in the Twin Cities, down in the Minneapolis area. I see him maybe once every 10 years, which is nowhere near often enough, but I'm going to try to fix that if I can. Good guys, and I miss them. They all got in touch with me and sent me really nice messages when my sister passed away. Eric is a Viking, says Rosalind. Well, of course. The funny thing is I believe that he works at the Well, at least he did. He was working there for a really long time, at the arena where the Minnesota Wild play. So, uh, which is different from the place where the Minnesota Vikings play. No, I'm well north of St. Olaf, Drayton. Um, Best dried meat I ever had was biltong in South Africa from kudu. Okay, those are all words. John Ion. Ooh, vet paint describes what my beagle used to do when his glands needed to be expressed. Nice. I wonder if that's what Gertie does too. So you got to visit Sweden, I hear from that. Yeah, I do. I have to get to Scandinavia. I've never been to Europe. The closest I've been is Ireland. So I need to get to Europe. I need to go to Scandinavia. I want to do the Hurtigruten up the coast of Norway, but they do have some that leave from, I think they have some that leave from Sweden. I don't know. I got to look into it because that's the goals. Maya says, I sent him an art care packet and put some chocolate and dried fish in the packet because we had talked about it and I wanted him to know what I was talking about. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. See? Yes, many good Swedish hockey players through the years in Minnesota as well as Finns. Yep, absolutely. We've got Swedish, Norwegian, Finlanders, Danish. We've got people from all over that area here. The number of pages back when we used to like actually have a phone book, like an analog book. The number of pages of Andersons and Johnsons were like the thickest parts of the phone book, honestly. I grew up with a kid named Andy Anderson. Unironically, that's what he was named. We have Bjorns and just all sorts of Scandinavian names up here in I mean, we have a park named after Leif Erikson standing there in his little Viking hat in the statue. I should take you guys through there. We can go walking through Leif Erikson Park and then take the lake walk. Ooh, we could go walkies. We could go through the park. It looks like shit now because the trees and the everything have kind of given up because, well, November, right? But if we get a nice day, we could go walking through Leif Erikson Park and then take the lake walk down to Canal Park. That would get my steps in for the day, and I could show you guys all what it's all about here. What, that part of Duluth. Oh, plenty of Gustafsons. Plenty of Gustafsons. To quote Jeff Dunham, Jr. That would be a stupid name. My cousin is named that. Yeah. You got to name your kid Andy with that last name? Fair enough. Or Anders. But yeah, we've got so many people here. I mean, the blonde, the blue eyes, yeah, we've got people, and this cracks me up, and I can't help it because it has always cracked me up, and it's just particular for this part of the world is that we have a very common last name up here, which is Aho. A-H-O. One of my mom's friends has that last name, and I can't help it. That shit is funny. That shit is funny. Well, you couldn't name her. Okay, so Andrea is generally seen as a female name here, but not in Italy. Because Andrea Bocelli. So yeah, I guess it could work. Um, but yeah, we have plenty of Gustafsons. We've got the last name Aho just cracks me up. I can't help it. I am a child. I have the sense of humor of a 12-year-old boy, and that cracks me up every single time. So Minnesota is as white as their winter. Yeah, yeah. Canada ain't the only great white north. Absolutely, Sophia. Super white. Except, of course, for all the indigenous people around here, which we have a lot of, and people try not to acknowledge them as much as they deserve to be acknowledged. And yeah, when I was growing up here, when I was like in school, there were maybe 5 black kids in the entire elementary school. Yeah, Andrea is a common Italian boy's name. Yep. And Andrea is a girl's name. It was the name of my sister, actually. Hey, Danielle Ulrich. Aho is the Finnish for glade, but also means other things in Korean and Japanese. Yeah. It just makes me laugh. That would be hilarious here in Glasgow. A-hole would not go over well for someone at school here. You would need balls of steel to deal with a funny surname. Yeah, and it's just Aho. A-H-O. Aho. It is not white, it is frosted. Oh, yeah, it's frosty. Frank Humphreys grew up south of Compton in LA. Okay. They kind of were there first, though. Who? The indigenous? At a company I worked for, we had Myers-Briggs testing. The most unique name we ever saw was anal sawpecker. Anal sawpecker. Can confirm Ireland is indeed Europe. Well, it is now. It wasn't at the time. Your phone changed the word? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine what people with that last name went through in school. But I remembered hearing it and not cracking wise about it because I kind of figured that everybody else was going to. Even your phone wants to laugh. Nice. Hey, sometimes Auto Cock Rocket gets it. All right. I've just pulled a piece of skin off of my finger. So now it's Band-Aid time. Ireland is the front porch looking from USA. Okay. Let's see. So which Band-Aid am I using? Am I using sloths? Am I using narwhals? Or alpacas and sunglasses? It was always Europe, not always EU. Okay. All right. Well, either way, I spent 10 days there and it was absolutely delightful. And I had a fantastic time. And we stayed in B&Bs the whole time. And every morning I ate a full Irish fry-up breakfast. Every morning. And my arteries were ready to slam shut by the end of that trip, and I didn't care. Okay, Joe Buchanan says narwhals. Drayton says alpaca. John Ion says narpaca, which doesn't count. Narwhals are good poker players. Unicorns were not. Fair enough. Frank Humphreys has alpacas. Okay. Sophia says narwhals. Narwhals, narwhals swimming through the ocean, causing a commotion because they are so awesome. I've got 2 for narwhals. Nobody is saying sloths, so I'm just going to put that one away. 2 for narwhals, 2 for alpaca. Tiebreaker. I need a tiebreaker vote. Narwhal or alpaca? Alpacas in shades, no less. And Nico is calling for a Xenu Marlene. Xenu Marlene, y'all. I'm almost out of these bandages. Narwhals because they always poke fun. Okay. Narwhals it is. I love these bandages. I love this company. The company is called Welly. I love sloths, but it fits what you're willing. Oh, great. And now everybody says I've got 2 more for alpaca after I've already opened the narwhals. All right. So next time I injure myself, it'll be alpacas. 3 came in for alpaca. You guys. Next time I injure myself, it'll be alpacas. Narwhals, the sloths take too long to remove. Nice. I only use bandages when I make myself bleed, but unfortunately I do that often enough that, yeah. I think Ireland was part of EU too when you visited. No, it was not. Because this was a very long time ago. I want to say like late 90s. EU wasn't really a thing quite yet. Euros weren't a thing when I visited. Color coordination is a must. Frank Humphrey says, I think the shades gave alpacas the edge. Well, they will get them. The edge is from Ireland anyway. Ask you too. Yes, that is true. That is true. Let us Xenu Marlene, shall we? To always having plasters on hand, because I do. But I use them so much that I generally keep at least 2 boxes of them on hand. And how many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 bandages left, and that is out of. Oh, you're not going to tell me how many bandages were in here? No, of course not, because that would make sense, right? Either way, this box was full, and of big bandages and little bandages. Yeah, either keep plasters on hand or get plastered. Either one works, right? Even my glass coordinates. I know, right? This glass is about to become an emoji because Choo Choo looked at it. Yeah, accessories are everything, right? But yeah, I love that company, and they have all sorts of really fun, really cool bandages. Ooh, I may be plastered on Friday at the gig I'm going to with a friend. Where are you going? Who are you going to see, Joe? That's exciting. Next weekend, not this coming weekend, but next weekend, we are, Choo Choo and I are going to, we're going to a concert and we're going to road trip down to Chicago for it. And that is going to be fun because she doesn't know this, but I got us the VIP tickets. So we get to go to the fan signing and the sound check, and we get photos with Moonbyul. Oh, Ireland became a member of the EU in 1973? Well, holy shit. I love learning things. Frank Humphreys, my house is full of serious wound care supplies way beyond a simple band-aid. Yeah, same here. Same here because mom's a nurse, right? So this is how we roll. We have Tegaderm, we have gauze pads, we have, I mean, I could probably do field surgery out of the first aid kit that she usually keeps in the car. Good morning, Maxine B. You're saying Tom McGuire and the Brass Holes. That's funny. I used a lot of plaster and bandages when I cut my thumb not long ago. That was a bloody mess. I bet it was. Do I get all the member stickers at once since I've been a cricket for months? I mean, maybe. I need to design some new badges for my members, and that's a thing that I have to talk to Choo Choo about because it's a matter of scale and making sure that they're clear as to what they are while still being as small as they are. So, um, yeah, I got to work on that. There's also a great band called First Aid Kit. Nice. Um, yeah, we don't play around with wound care here. We have a lot. John, I am dyspraxic. I have lots of bandages. I think I had a tetanus shot at least twice a year since I was 7 years old until I was 12. Holy shit. That's a lot. Who is playing in Chicago? Moonbyul is playing in Chicago. She is a Korean singer and rapper, and she's in a group called Mamamoo, and she is playing by herself. She's doing a solo tour, and so we're gonna go and see her, and I'm excited because I have loved her since the very first moment I laid eyes on the group, and I think she's just delightful. So I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to the show. I'll put her name in the chat because I realize that not people are gonna Moon Biol. There you go. I've put information in there for Moonbyul and some videos that you can look for here on the tubes of you. She's lovely. And I look forward to seeing her. I am dyspraxic. Yeah, there are people who are asking for a definition of dyspraxic, John Ion, Johnian, and hopefully something that will explain why you had so many tetanus shots, because holy shit, that's a lot of tetanus shots. Hey, Care for JC, good to see ya. No worries. No worries. We're not mad at you. What's the goal gonna be? If I am able to set a goal, it's probably gonna be relatively low because again, I'm not rolling in, I don't again, what am I? Reese? I don't get the YouTubes. I don't get the super chats the way that many of the other creators do. That's just not what we do here. That's not how things roll, and that's okay. Um, Gigs are my life apart from my family, of course. Nice. Um, I can totally get behind that, Joe. I Yeah, yeah. I don't get out to too many, but when I see somebody that's touring around that I really, really wanna see, I make it a priority. But yeah, I put in the chat who Moonbyul, what her name is, and her name translates to moon star. So Byul is star in Korean. And some song suggestions for you as well, some videos for you to look up. She's super cute and I love her, and I don't mind driving to or riding because co-piloting to Chicago because Choo Choo's gonna drive. But I don't mind co-piloting to Chicago. It's gonna be a good time, and we're gonna have a blast. Dyspraxia, also known as developmental coordination disorder, is a common disorder that affects movement and coordination. Dyspraxia does not affect your intelligence. Thank you, Nico, for hitting up the Googles. Now we've all learned something. That's a lot of tetanus shots, though. Care for JC, I like this community better than the big ones. Thank you. I like this community as well. I'm quite pleased with this community. I love it. EU had another name before, but became EU in 1993. Ah, Maya, thank you. Good to know. So I guess it was part of the EU when I visited. Extra clumsy and uncoordinated, it's a neurological thing, makes things that require motor skills like riding a bike difficult. Interesting. Well, I don't have that. I was really good, like, at ballet. I'm good at riding a bike. It's just all the other stuff that normal life entails, like walking around where I just fall over for no reason and I crash into things and all that fun stuff. So, but thank you for that explanation. Yep. Yeah, Choo Choo and I have driven as far as Atlanta from here for a show, for a K-pop show specifically. I have flown out to LA from here to see Big Bang. Appa, my friend Appa and I, we drove from New Jersey to Orlando. It was kind of a kamikaze road trip from Jersey to Orlando, to see another K-pop show, and then went hurtling back up the East Coast so that we could get back to Jersey in time for KCON to see them again. Yep. Yep. I'm willing to travel for shows, and particularly for K-pop shows. But I go down to the Twin Cities for shows. That was where I saw Adam Ant. I love shows. I love music. I love concerts. But I also love being able to see things because I'm not tall. So usually there's somebody who's tall who's like right the fuck in front of me, and I get upset. The good news is that we're going to get early admission, so we can hang out and stake our claim right near the front. So we'll be able to see the whole show and have a great vantage point. John Ion, I would find any rusty nail, tack, banister. I fall upstairs. Oh, I do that all the time. Daniel Radcliffe has it. He's a lot nicer person than I am, though, and interestingly, a near-dead ringer for my son. Maya has never been to a big concert. Never, ever. Never has she ever. Wow. If you could, who would you go see? Who would you see in concert, Maya, if you had the opportunity? I would love to go to a Christine and the Queens concert, but I would probably have to go to France for that. I don't know if she's been doing much in the way of traveling around, especially since the pandemic, but I would love to see her. John, you need your personal stuntman? John is his personal stuntman. He clearly does all of his own stunts. Goal, live stream getting another tattoo. I would do that. I would do that. Fuck yes, I would do that. Um, I would just have to decide on the design. I'm getting ideas. I have an adamant tattoo on my forearm. A guy I know who does his own artwork let me use his design for Money or Your Life poster style. Nice! Oh, Joe, that's awesome. Maxine got tickets for Oasis. Rock on, Maxine. Well done. I would probably go see Aurora, but I have no desire to go to any big concert. Well, then I guess that's, why you've never ever been to one. Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Subtle innuendos follow. Must be something inside. Yeah, I love the shit out of Adamant. I really do. I'm getting ideas because I wanted to get a tattoo that had some of my sister's ashes mixed into the ink. And she was a huge Whovian. Frank Humphreys is 6'5". He prefers a seated show. Yeah. If I'm at a concert with you, so do I. Joe saw Oasis in early 2000. That's cool. I want to have her ashes mixed into the ink. And I would love to have her name spelled out in Gallifreyan. Nico. Was sold an Oasis ticket. I suspect it was fake. Said concert was in Sahara. You're funny. You're funny. Dyspraxia, the cause of bad handwriting and persecution from teachers. Well, that's a fact. And I'm thinking if I can get her name done in Gallifreyan, with her ashes mixed in with the ink, and I could probably have it done in TARDIS blue. So I'm thinking that would work. That would work well. Oh, you've seen Liam and Noel in Contact separately. I'm assuming you meant to say concert separately. So you're super excited. That's amazing. I saw the Cory Wong show streamed yesterday. It was crazy good. I have no idea who that is. No idea who that is. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking for a tattoo. And I would want it on my my left shoulder blade. See, I already know where it's gonna go. Why not Mandalorian? Found some cool fonts on Pinterest. I would use Mandalorian for something else. But she was a huge Whovian. Like her urn for her cremains is a freaking TARDIS. So it would kind of have to be that. And she actually got business cards made with her name in Gallifreyan at one point. If you see Gallifreyan, it's amazing, and the fonts are available. Holiday in France, the name for the minimalist French toilet. Stand and deliver. Yes. Yes, of course. Very nice. Da diddly qua qua. Da diddly qua qua. Da diddly qua qua. Yeah, no, Mandalorian I would use for something else. My wife and I saw Paul McCartney. He was fab and sang for 3 hours plus. We saw Magnetic Fields, MC Chris, nice. Uh, Eugene Chadbourne, unfortunately, we missed Denny Lane. That's John Ion. Care for JC, I saw Billy Joel in concert in the 80s in Utah. So odd, the audience sat and listened like it was church. Most concerts I've been to, I come home hoarse. Yeah, for sure. Joe Buchanan, I'm waiting for a folk singer I know to design me a mandala design for a tattoo. I also have to add to my Spider-Gwen tattoo. Okay. Corey Wong is from Minnesota. He plays jazz funk guitar with a large band with horns. I can get behind that. That sounds good. Yeah, I've seen Adamant. I've seen Duran Duran a number of different times, including with the original lineup. That was the most recent time that I've seen them. But I saw them at Jones Beach. I saw them at a place in Jersey, an outdoor amphitheater in Jersey, and then I saw them at Staples Center in LA. That was the most recent time that I had seen them. And I met John Taylor when he was on his book tour. Haven't met any of the other members of Duran Duran, but I got to meet John Taylor. I saw Level 42. They were amazing. I got to shake Mark King's hand. And just being able to shake the hand that plays that funky of a bass, amazing. Nico says, gonna have my daughter's personal signatures tattooed on each forearm. They have picked which arm, just have to afford it. Right on. That's cool. Should I have it? Yeah, it's gonna have to be the shoulder blade. It's gonna have to be the shoulder blade. And when I had this piece done, my poisonous flowers, Choo Choo was with me both times. Lessons in Love is one of your all-time faves with Level 42. It's a great tune. It's a great tune. But they have a lot of great tunes. I love Level 42, and I was very pleased. I saw them in LA as well at LA Live, and yeah, got to hang out in the VIP space afterwards, and that was just mind-blowing. Tats are expensive, but if you find somebody good, I mean, they're expensive for a reason, right? You want to have a good artist. You want to have somebody who knows what they're doing, who isn't going to give you like no regrets. He asked for a 13 and he got a 31. Yeah, stuff like that. You want to be careful. Next Wednesday, Hub and I are going to see Eddie Izzard in Riverside. Oh my God, that's amazing. If you get to meet Eddie Izzard, tell them, is Eddie using they, them, or she, her pronouns now? I don't recall. But tell Eddie I said hi. And tell Eddie that my mom says hi too. You saw The Residents at the Roxy? Nice. I saw Gene Loves Jezebel and Flesh for Lulu at House of Blues. At the Roxy, I saw Scritti Politti. And that was 2006 or 7 on the White Bread Black Beer tour. but I've been a fan of Scritti Politti since I was 11 or 12. So getting to see Green Gartside in person, and his voice sounded absolutely angelic, and he had a cold, and he asked anybody in the audience if they had any cough lollies, and I pulled out a whole pack of Halls. She identifies as female now. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Well, if you get to meet her, tell her that I and my mother say hello. After my mom's car wreck, when she was still ooh, you saw Tom Waits at the Wiltern? Nice. Um, it costs so much because it takes me fucking hours. Yeah. Ooh, Care for JC has seen The Who. Well, I guess you are an old fart. Well done. Quality costs. Simple truth. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, after my mom had her car wreck and she was still in a wheelchair, they went to see Eddie. I think it was my sister who got them tickets. Uh, my mom and a friend of ours, a friend of the family called Laura, went down and they got handicapped seating, and mom got to see the show, and she laughed so hard. She was aware of Eddie. She had seen some of the performances, but she got to see Eddie live, and it was one of the highlights of her recovery after the accident, and it gave her, um, a really good time, a really good evening out. It was all the way down in the Twin Cities because Eddie doesn't come up here. I wish that she would. I would spend the money on tickets in a heartbeat. I would whore myself out behind a dumpster if I had to. Yeah, I would absolutely go, and I would bring mom. I would have loved to see so many musicians that have passed now, like In Excess. I adored Michael Hutchinson. I got to see In Excess. I saw them on the Kick tour. Yep, sure did. I've seen In Excess. I've seen Metallica. I've seen Kiss so many times that I can't even count them. Uh, Poison, Bare Naked Ladies, a lot of times Bare Naked Ladies, Motley Crue, Warrant, Def Leppard, Firehouse, for God's sake. Uh, so many hair metal shows because they all came to this godforsaken town. It was your 18th anniversary present. Very nice. Yeah, no, Eddie's delightful, and I think she's fantastic, and I will support her in any of her endeavors. Ever. Ever. Um, so funny and brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Brains the size of, if I may quote Pratchett and Gaiman, brains the size of size of damn big brains. Yeah, that's Eddie. All day, every day. I don't know what the hell your phone is trying to do. Joe Buchanan, you're getting hit by the autocock rocket a lot tonight. It just happens. Despite the certified cleanliness at tattoo artist The Vampires, the National Blood Transfusion Service, refused to take blood donation from the recently tattooed person. Yeah, they do that here too. They ask if you've had a tattoo within the last X amount of time. Um, and I get that. I get it because, shit happens. But the places around here are all, autoclave to the max. I need to find out who's good around here now that the shop that I used to go to doesn't exist anymore. And some places are known as basically scab shacks. So I gotta take a look and see who's around, um, before I and look at their work before I make a decision of where to go. But I believe I'm really behind the idea of, okay, goal, like super chat goal, this. If this, then live stream getting a tattoo because I would totally do that. 100%. 100% I would do that. I already have ideas for so many tattoos that, like I'm going to get something from the Pressed Fairy book tattooed on the back of my thigh so it looks like I sat on her and she went splat. Um but I also need to find a tattoo artist who will work to add my sister's ashes into the ink because not everybody will do that. Not everybody's comfortable with it, and I understand that. So I'm gonna have to do some research, but I really like that idea. Ah, by the way, she goes by Susie Eddie Izzard now. I think for name recognition kept Eddie, and that makes sense. That makes total sense. Thank you. I think I knew that somewhere in the back of my head, but no, she's delightful and I have all the admiration in the world for her. So, um I hope you do get to meet her. I think that would be great. And even if you don't pass on my message that, she made life bearable for my mother after being in a car accident where she sustained 3 compound fractures. And for those of you who don't know, a compound fracture is when the bone is actually sticking out through the skin. It's one of the really severe breaks. Um, Susie Eddy made my mother's uh, recovery from that a lot more bearable. So I have admiration just because of that, but also really admire the brains in that human so, so much. All right, guys. Good talk. I think we've accomplished a lot this evening. Metallica set side stage, one of the best. Nice. Nice, Heather Mack. Um, yeah, yeah. And this was a long time ago. This was in 2007 that she had her accident. So she must have seen the performance in 2008. I think it was 2008. I love the thought of the barcode tats that allow you to hear a loved one's voice that is passed when you scan it. Ooh, that's cool. The problem is that with barcodes and with QR codes, it is so difficult to keep those things sharp and crisp because skin be skinnin', right? It's so difficult to keep those things sharp and crisp um over the years. My best friend and I saw Circle Jerks in '82. Then a few years ago, The Residents in Chapel Hill. That's freaking awesome, John Ion. Wasn't Metallica featured in the film The Darwin Awards? I don't know. It was back in the late '80s or early '90s when I saw them here. It was the And Justice for All tour. So I never saw The Residents, and I never saw The Replacements, and I never saw Minor Threat. Those would be the punk rock shows that I had wanted to see. Um, Yeah, QR codes especially, but also the barcodes. I mean, the barcodes are tough because they're such thin little lines. It's really difficult to keep them crisp. Um, I saw They Might Be Giants a number of times. I saw Gene Loves Jezebel and Flesh for Lulu the first time at First Avenue, and that was an amazing show. The original Gene Loves Jezebel, where both brothers were there, This is before the whole rift between the Aston brothers. Yeah, saw a bunch of hair metal shows here. Saw Queensryche with Suicidal Tendencies open for them. Rod Stewart, third row center. They were questioning me how I got the tickets because they were supposed to be for the radio station winners Ticketmaster way back when. Ticket busted. Yeah, because I always won tickets off the radio. That's how I came to see Kiss, because they used to come here every single year. And now we're getting, who was it that I saw on the walk? Loverboy and somebody, I don't remember. Better still, buy a tattoo gun and live stream Choo Choo doing the tattoo on you? No. John Ion always wanted to see the Plasmatics as a teenager. I can get behind that. Saw Iggy Pop. That was a mental gig early 2000. Nice. I have not seen Iggy Pop play, but I have seen him walking down the street when I lived in New York. And that was amazing. And we didn't say anything to him because it was in the Village and he was walking around his home neighborhood. So we weren't going to pester him. We were just going to let the man be in his home. But we did step inside an Italian deli and flipped out for a few moments, just like spazzing our faces off because, oh my God, that was just fucking Iggy Pop. So that was kind of a big deal. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to sign off. We've been rocking here for over 2 hours, and I'm going to sign off and find a snack because nom nom. I need a food, and I haven't eaten since I woke up 3 hours ago. So I will be back here tomorrow, same bug time, same bug channel. And I appreciate all of you hanging out with me. I think that we accomplished a lot tonight, and let's keep going, moving forward. I think this is good. I think I appreciate your support. I appreciate all the memberships. I appreciate Heather Mack throwing out the hot sauce packets. I never did see Bong Water. Oh, Minutemen. Early Meat Puppets. Nice. Iggy Pop is the only concert I had to go outside for being too loud. Wow. That had to be a damn loud show. Hey, Nomi, are you going live after me? Let me know. Dang. You've got good thoughts coming from me, Heather Mack. You sure do. You sure do. Did I ever have to go to a show and go outside because it was too loud? No. But I went to a lot of shows in my misspent youth where I didn't give a shit about future me. So, you know. Who else have I seen that have been a really good time? I've seen a lot of shows. Not as many as some. Oh, I saw U2 on the Zoo TV tour. I saw George Michael. Oh, not tonight, editing video? Okay. Well, get your edit on. I know that things get zen for you when you're editing, and so bang. Kick ass. I will be here tomorrow, same bug time, same bug channel. And I appreciate all of you for showing up. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose. And please check to see if you're still subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Fast, free, painless. That's the best part, really. Yeah, if you want to contact me or you wish to support the channel in a way that isn't a channel membership or a super chat or anything like that, all the ways to do so are down below in the description box. And I appreciate all the contact that I receive from all of you in whatever form it takes. So thank you very much for hanging out with me. Joe Buchanan has tinnitus with the loud speakers at gigs and standing too close to them. I hear you. My best friend's husband has the kind of tinnitus because he is a musician and he's a drummer, that he has to wear personalized little white noise machine things. They're like hearing aids. Um, oh, you saw St. Vincent and David Byrne. I saw Peter Murphy, and I've seen Morphine a number of times too before Mark Sandman passed. Frank Humphreys, my band borrowed a PA from Black Flag and broke it. Wow. That's rough. Good night, everyone. We're the Meat Puppets and we suck. Great band line. David Byrne almost ran me over on his mountain bike on Lower Broadway. That's all I've got about David Byrne, really. I don't give a shit about that guy. So I'll be back here tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Sleep sweet, rest well, stay safe, watch out for deer. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace to you.